By the Vice President. Let's listen in.
Jump, 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 jump. Wow, the spirit is great. Woo! Yeah, good spirit, man. Wow. Oh, man. You guys have great spirit going on, man. Good energy.
Let's listen in.
Wow. I love it. I'm gonna play it one more time. I love it, man. That was great. Holy smokes.
More what's actually being said. But the inner circle is being penetrated.
Wow.
Here's the President of the United States. He was introduced by the Vice President. Let's listen in.
Holy smokes! Go jump go! Go jump go! Go jump go!
Thank you, everybody.
Go
Thank you very
jump
much.
go!
Great honor, and thank you to my
Wow.
truly great friend, Vice President Mike Pence. He's terrific. And thank you to Miami. We love Miami. Let me start by saying that I'm glad Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and I, along with a very talented team, were able to get Otto Warmbier back with his parents. What's happened to him is a truly terrible thing, but at least the ones who love him so much can now take care of him and be with him. Also, my dear friend, Steve Scalise, took a bullet for all of us. And because of him and the tremendous pain and suffering he's now enduring, and he's having a hard time, far worse than anybody thought, our country will perhaps become closer, more unified, so important. So we all owe Steve a big, big thank you. And let's keep the Warmbier family and the Scalise family and all of the victims of the congressional shooting in our hearts and prayers. And it was quite a day, and our police officers were incredible, weren't they? They did a great job. Good job. And let us all pray for a future peace, unity, and safety for all of our people.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And for Cuba. I am so thrilled to be back here with all of my friends in Little Havana. I love it. I love this city. And one of the big thank you. Thank you. Now, this is an amazing community. The Cuban American community. There's so much love. I saw that immediately. Thank you, darling. Oh,
That
do I
is
love
so
you too.
true. The spirit is great.
What you
Wow.
built here, a vibrant culture, a thriving neighborhood, the spirit of adventure is a testament to what a free Cuba could be. And with God's help, a free Cuba is what we will soon achieve.
USA, USA, USA. Wow.
And I don't even mind that it's 110 degrees up here. This room is packed. You know, it wasn't designed for this. I'd like to thank the fire department. We are delighted to be joined by so many friends and leaders of our great community. I want to express our deep gratitude to a man that's really become a friend of mine. And I want to tell you, he's one tough competitor. Senator Marco Rubio. Great guy. He is tough. Man. He is tough, and he's good, and he loves you. He loves you. And I listened to another friend of mine, Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart, and I'll tell you, I loved what he said, and I appreciated, Mario, I appreciated what you said so much. In fact, I was looking for Mario. I wanted to find him. They said he was on stage. I almost dragged him off the stage to thank him, but now I'm thanking you anyway. Thank you, Mario. That was great. Really appreciate it. And I also want to thank my good friend and just a man who was of tremendous support in the state of Florida for being with us, Governor Rick Scott. Great job. He's doing a great job. Oh, I hope he runs for the Senate. I know I'm not supposed to say that. I hope he runs for the Senate. Rick, are you running? Huh? I don't know. Marco, let's go. Come on, we got to get him to... I hope he runs for the Senate. We're deeply honored to be joined by amazing veterans of the Bay of Pigs. These are great people, amazing people. I have wonderful memories from our visit during the campaign. That was some visit. That was right before the election. I guess it worked, right? Boy, Florida as a whole and this community that supported us like by tremendous margins that we appreciated, but including one of the big honors, and that was the honor of getting the Bay of Pigs Award just before the election. And it's great to be gathered in a place named for a true hero of the Cuban people. And you know what that means. I was also looking forward to welcoming today two people who are not present. Jose Daniel Ferrer and Berta Soler were both prevented from leaving Cuba for this event. So we acknowledge them. They're great friends, great help. And although they could not be with us, we are with them 100%. Okay, we are with them. Of Operation Peter Pan, you know what that means. And all who gather in the cafes, churches, and the streets of this incredible area and city to speak the truth and to stand for justice. And we want to thank you all for being a voice for the voiceless. There are people, it's voiceless, but you are
Absolutely.
making up the difference, and we all want to thank you. This group is amazing. Just an incredible, you are an incredible group of talented, passionate people. Thank you.
That's so true.
Incredible group of people. Many of you witnessed
great
terrible crimes
spirit,
committed in service
Positive vibes.
of a
and
depraved
spirit,
ideology.
Great energy.
You saw the dreams of generations held by captive. And just literally, you look at what happened and what communism has done. You knew faces that disappeared, innocents locked in prisons, and believers persecuted for preaching the word of God.
Tell
You
me
watched
about it.
the women in white, bruised, bloodied,
Unbelievable.
and captured on their way from Mass. You have heard the chilling cries of loved ones or the cracks of firing squads piercing through the ocean breeze. Not a good sound. Among the courageous Cuban dissidents with us on stage here today are Carrie Roque, who was imprisoned by the Castro regime 15 years ago.